Okay, we've been greeted by Freddie. Fluffy was on the fence. We don't know if she's going to follow us. And happy Saturday, October 5th. Okay, we have Growler and Freddie here, and
she's still working it.
Fluffy's making her way to us. We didn't see her yesterday, so she got no treats, no food from us. We know she has a benefactor who's feeding her. But we don't worry about her too much. She's got to find her spot to come down. I think this might... Nope, that's not it. Come on, Fluffy. Come on, Fluffy girl, figure it out. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Very good. Yeah. Now she's going to have to deal with Growler and Freddie. So the three siblings. Let's hope that Fluffy will follow to Growler's area for breakfast. That would be nice. The sun is just coming up over the hills, folks. All three are here, so Jay's going to put the food down for them. Yeah, it's always nice when all three are together. There's plenty of food, so Freddie, our big eater, isn't going to take away anything from the two sisters who... Well, Grandma's a pretty good eater too. Fluffy is just, I just need a few bites and I'm okay, because her benefactor also feeds her. He says, I'm having a hard time eating over two heads. Yeah. He just kind of put his body in there and Growler goes, wait a minute. They're jockeying for position. We used to do 2 plates back when there was 4 or 5 cats, but 3 cats, it's not really worth splitting it up into 2 plates. So they'll just have to work it out.
Okay, I don't know if it's going to show up on the big screen, but in that left redwood tree right near the top is a red-tailed hawk perched proudly.
Yeah, not going to happen. When you go from 40 to 8 zoom, you know, it's just not going to pick that up. But it does fine with the cats while we're waiting for our camera to get repaired. Okay, we're a little closer. And that beige looking spot in the tree, that is the red-tailed hawk's chest. Jay is suggesting that maybe we want to walk over to that area. We might, but first we're going to feed Collie, and that means poor kitty cat, because he's the end of the food chain as far as feeding. He's going to have to wait a little longer. Okay, red-tailed hawk. We've gotten a little closer. Up in that tree. Jay's scouting out to see how close we can get and still see it. I am looking forward to see how this turns out on our monitor at home, because once again, looking at a little screen, you can't always tell how well things are going to look on a bigger screen. Okay, closer still. Same tree, same red-tailed hawk. Jay's wondering if there's a second one in the tree once again. Because of small screen, I can't confirm or deny that. Anyway, this is about as close as we're going to get for the red-tailed hawk today. So, kitty cat was extremely vocal when we reached the park and found him. Then incensed that he had to wait because I needed to fill my water bottle and I wanted to put peanuts down for the birds. But he knows we're following now, so he's leading the way to the back of the park. Very vocal kitty cat about late breakfast. Collie was not at the church. We'll see on our return trip if she's there, but she wasn't there when we were at the church. Okay, we've got a group of wild turkeys foraging on the hillside near the back parking lot of the church next to Alvisa Adobe Park. Plus we have some further up. I'm not going to worry about further up at the moment. Believe it or not, just doing what I'm doing with these turkeys is pretty well stretching this to its capacity. Let's see, where are the others? I don't see them. Whereabouts are they up above?
Well, over in the orchard. You can't. They're behind this tree. You can't see them.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to shift a little and see if I can actually see the turkeys. I need to take sunglasses off. Well, if they're there, they're there. I mean, maybe. Don't really know. I think it's picking them up. Right there. And then back down to the ones closer at hand. Here we have a cat making its way up the hillside, not very fast, towards where the turkeys are in the orchard. I wonder if it has grandiose intentions of trying to take down a turkey Hate to say it, but I think the turkey's gonna win. And it just maybe because, well, it's moving object, and you know how cats are. They see something moving, they got to go after it. But the kitty cat is not gonna. It's not a good opponent for a turkey.
But he had high hopes.
He had high hopes. He had. Folks, don't ask me where that came from. Well, Jay started it. It's his fault. Okie dokies. Back to the turkeys that are closest to me, because, well, that'll show up better. Lap, lap. Jay went over. I don't know if Kitty Cat had walked away or Jay convinced him he was done, but Kitty Cat's done eating. And he's up on the wall. That's normally where Jay will put treats or hand feed him treats. Licking his chops. Num 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 num.
Treats okay? Yep.
Yeah. Treats okay.
Hey.
Oh, maybe he's full.
Hey.
I guess it could happen. We hope to see Collie on the return trip, so we do have some food for her. And that will have everybody that we normally feed fed. Okay, folks, as we look at this tree, the nesting tree, on the far right side, you see a light beige area. That's a red-tailed hawk. Believe it or not, that's the best this camera is going to get. And I did it wrong. I said it was only a 4x zoom. It's actually a 7x zoom. It's not 40 like the B500, but did not mean to diminish its capacity. Bless his little heart. So yeah, red-tailed hawk on the right side of the nesting tree. This is the tree that's next to the Last Word Ranch. Okay, a little bit closer. The same tree, the same red-tailed hawk. It's next to the Last Word Ranch on the hillside across the street from where we walk every day. And I'm hearing blue jays in the background. Okay, a little closer still. We're now in the area where that used to be Growler's area, which was where we first met her and her siblings when they were 8 weeks old, so it's really the kitten area. I stopped here because it's closer. But also I have the shade of the tree across the street, so the sun isn't in my eyes. And we got Freddie and Growler. Oops, excuse me. Step out of the way. Freddie and Growler. There's right there. Jim is just giving them treats. He's going to be collecting the plates to take home with us. Freddie, where are you going?
I'm done.
Oh, Freddie. Since we didn't have Collie today, the food we would have put down for her, and I think it was a little more than the food we would. Anyway, the leftover food we have left over, Jace just put down on a paper plate, and Freddie is going to help us by eating it, and Growler may participate in that too. Did not expect to see Fluffy here, and she's not, because this isn't where she normally hangs out most of the time. At least as long as she's learning this is where she comes for food, I'm happy with that.
Okay, on return trip, the Jays showed up for the peanuts. I think that's all we're going to get.